video, and it's a black guy, and he's from another country, and he's holding out this card, and he said, yeah, the UN sent me over here. I'm a soldier for the UN, and they gave me this card, and it's got a computer chip in it, like a bank card, but it's got the guy's picture on it, information, number. He's a number, and he's telling them that he was told, he was given a phone, he was given this card, and he was told to go to a certain city and get a place to stay and wait. They would get in touch with him through the phone, I guess mass text message or something, and tell him where to go when they needed him to do something. But basically, he was free to come into the country and hang out. Now, listen, he's not just going to come live here. If he's a soldier for the UN, he's not going to come live here for 6 months and then pay him $2,200 a month. Okay? Whatever they're planning on doing it within, I would say, the next 90 days to 120 days. But he's gonna go get a place to live.
Work, we don't have money, and they haven't deposited to my account. ¿Cuánto te depositaban?
El depósito el 7 de enero a 14 de enero, pero ACNUR no deposita nada.
Yeah? So the whole month of January you haven't received anything.
What were they supposed to receive in there?
¿Cuánto es lo que te dan?
Es el último pago.
¿Cuánto fue?
4. El dinero, 3,600 pesos.
3,600 pesos was the last payment I received.
And
it
it goes.
I haven't received nothing.
Does that go into your bank account?
¿A dónde va? ¿Tienes una cuenta? ¿Una tarjeta?
Sí.
¿Tienes?
Oh, let me see. And how much is anything on that card now at all?
¿Ahorita tiene dinero ese?
No hay dinero.
¿No hay?
No hay nada. ACNUR no deposita nada.
So they flooded them in 2 days before the grand finale. It's gonna be good. They already got the South American gangs running down on Texans and all that. We at war. The war gonna be in full-fledged mode in America before everybody believe it's a war. They gotta come on TV and be like, we are at war. Then everybody gonna be like, oh my God! Oh my God! Oh. Yo, they gonna take us over because y'all not moving. Y'all just gonna let them in. Like, y'all waiting for it to look a certain way. Like, wait a minute. It's supposed to be a whole army with tanks flying down the street. No, they sent the Mexicans in. They ain't got to do all this. Too many resources. They don't need tanks.
But the images I want to show you are, well, we're going to go into Venezuelan prisons again. Just in this last 2 weeks, Venezuela has regained control of their prison systems. What? You mean to tell me they didn't have control of their prison systems? Yes, I mean they literally didn't have control of these places. This is where crime was going wild and rampant. They even have women that live in these prison systems, okay? So then what I'm going to show you now, this is a week ago, but all the men have been rallied up. You're going to see the machine guns that they left behind, all the ammunition for training. And then I've showed you how they were put on trains, and they were all shipped up here. What Trump said, my president, your president, what Trump said was absolutely correct. They have emptied out their prisons and sent them to our border. So when Maduro was over there, they were saying, oh, we're going to the moon. That's like when I said, mis huevos en tu manos. My eggs are really not in your hands. In the moon, la luna is actually Estados Unidos, the United States. But all these other news agencies will say, oh, you know what, China and Venezuela are planning to go to the moon. Like, no, Why did he get a military welcome out there? Can you answer me that? Well, because I think that stage 1 has been deployed. What do I mean by that? Well, meaning the war is going on, and they are here at home, and they're here right now. So, let's see here. I'm going to show you some more prisons. But every single prison that they have has been emptied out. And they literally put these guys, the Mexican government helped them. They let them get on their trains and moved them all up here. And then they stopped the train system. That's so that they couldn't return home. So New York, I told you, you're getting 60,000 of these guys, and they just came from prison. The people of Staten Island, you're wondering, are they safe? Have they been vetted? Yeah, they were the crazies Trump was talking about. Trump is absolutely right. There's no other news media agency out there showing you the proof of the actual cans that they emptied out. Okay? These are the places that they emptied out, and they're celebrating because they don't have to feed these guys anymore. And so this is where I know I'm right on the story, okay? As Venezuela empties out their entire prison system, think of the money they saved. And all their mentally ill, all their rapists, all their convicts, these look like normal guys. They're not. They're not even military guys. They're literally convicts. This is just like the Wagner Group, okay? That's what Russia did. The Wagner Group were actually their convicts. They emptied out their jails, and they sent them in to the Ukraine to kill everybody. So what I'm telling you is this is Venezuela's Wagner Group. And they're starting out by looting our stores. You got 60,000 troops, in my opinion, that have been just deployed. But see, they're criminals. You just let them loose, and they're going to do bad things. They can't speak the language. There's no way they can work. Okay? And when there's a looting going on, well, they're going to be starving. This is the situation now. This is Maduro. He's happy, and he's out there at a meeting, and he's talking with Xi Jinping. Why are they talking? Why are they celebrating? Do you really think they're going to the moon? See, this is what I'm fact-checked on. How ridiculous is that?
What's up, America? Well, it's looking like the Iranian government supplied weapons to Hamas for this attack on Israel. How do I know that? Because the spokesman for Hamas says Iran gave us weapons for the attack on Israel. So the spokesman for Hamas says here, quote, "We thank the Islamic Republic of Iran who provided us with weapons, money, and other equipment. He gave us missiles to destroy, as they quote, Zionist fortresses and helped us with standard anti-tank missiles." That's what he just said. Oh, here's the video of him saying it in Arabic. Let's have a look together, shall we? So here's the video of the Hamas spokesman saying that fucking they got money from Iran and weapons and other supplies, including anti-tank weapons and drones, to attack Israeli civilians and military the last couple of days. So all those rockets you've seen, they're coming from Iran, and this guy is saying that's what's happening. I don't understand Arabic, so you can go on fucking Twitter and look up Iran under the hashtags and look up media, and you'll see this. And the translators have stated this is what it says. Hey, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Didn't Joe Biden and his administration just release $6 billion in funds to Iran like a week ago or so? Man, talk about impeccable timing. We give a bunch of money to Iran, then they funnel the money to Hamas with a bunch of weapons, and now a bunch of Israeli civilians are fucking dead and taken prisoner. And the videos coming onto Twitter are fucking horrific from what we're seeing. What the fuck is wrong with us? Are we stupid? Do we have fucking shit in our brains? Holy fuck, who didn't see this coming? What in the fuck?
Hola, ¿de dónde son?
Venezuela. Venezuela. Culpa de una dictadura.